Good afternoon, it's Jim and Becky from With It Retirees, and we are in beautiful Beaverton, Oregon. It's getting late in the year and the weather has turned to very, very wet, which is exactly what it does every year in Beaverton, Oregon. So one thing that this wet kind of warmish weather does is it brings out mushrooms. And if you walk around in the woods or wherever you go around here, you will see mushrooms, all different kinds of mushrooms. They're wonderful to look at. They fascinate me to death. I would highly recommend you do not eat any mushrooms that you find out in the wild until you are fully trained in how to do that. I certainly would not. That's something left for experts. But what this video is about is I have had some mushrooms grow that I wasn't really expecting. I wasn't going to do this video, but they look so gorgeous I thought I would show everybody. So over here underneath this plastic box, these are pink oyster mushrooms. They are a warm weather mushroom, and I wasn't really expecting them to bloom in this weather. I grew them out in my greenhouse. I actually made these blocks that the mushrooms are out of, and I inoculated them using a bunch of different steps, but I got this liquid culture which you can buy for different mushrooms. This one is a blue oyster mushroom. There's about 8 different steps involved in doing this, so it's nothing I can show you today, but we'll go on to what you can do if you want to do this later on in the video. So I want to turn the heat up a little bit. We're going to cook one of these. This one here I'm going to put back. These are reputed to taste like bacon. Now if you notice the way you go about breaking this off, you just kind of ease it and it'll come off. See how easy that is? Same here, you just kind of shake it a little, pull it, and it comes off. Now, we're going to cut these. This is a Gerber knife. It was made about 20 miles from here a long time ago. A good quality knife. I thought I'd show it. Got to use a good knife when you cut mushrooms if you're going to be cool. Now you see this little stem down here in the white. You're just going to cut that part off. Just like that. And we're going to do it here like this and like this. So the rest of this basically is all good mushroom. I'm just going to kind of peel them off and throw them in here. I kind of like big pieces when I do it. A lot of people would cut these up into what they call bacon bits because they supposedly taste like bacon, but I'm going to do them considerably bigger. Okay, let's see here. So anyhow, this is going to be the slow part, but what I'm going to add to these mushrooms, what's in here now is butter and canola oil mix, which I find to be a pretty good mix for doing mushrooms. They don't take very long. We're going to put a little pepper and a little salt. And then we're going to use little paprika. There are quite a few recipes called for paprika. I've never had this particular mushroom before, but they claim that you should put a little of that on there. So I'm gonna. Now you're getting to the top. You want to just kind of brown them. The paprika helps to brown too. So we're almost there. By the way, we're going to put these into a 60-year-old Pyrex spring blossom dish. This is white on green, and this is another matching green on white. We collect these, and you'll see a lot of them as we go on. I'm going to let this go just a little bit longer. One thing I should tell you is only one of us really likes mushrooms, and that would be me, you might have guessed. So I'm only cooking enough for me, because my partner here is just not a mushroom person. We're almost done. Let's see, what else do I want to know? Yeah, that's about it. I think we're going to get ready, and we're going to take these out. Now you can cook them till they're real crispy. That's kind of sometimes what they do with these, but I kind of like them a little bit less than real crispy. So here we go. I'm going to get them. Put them in the dish. And I will give you my first taste. Make sure that's off. There we go. So, here we go. Oh, that's hot. You know, I was expecting to tell you it tasted like chicken, but it does oddly have a resemblance to pork. It's good. I'm surprised by that. Wow. This stuff is truly worth eating. That surprised me a lot. Anyhow, I'm not going to bore you with me eating mushrooms, although these are really good. Let's try a little bit. Oh, yeah.
Don't forget about
Before we close today, I was going to tell you I believe it's our second video, there's only been 3, we made chili and we made a whole bunch, and I told you I would tell you how it was when we froze it and thawed it. Well, we froze it and we thawed it, and it came out absolutely perfect, exactly like the other stuff. The only thing is it takes as long or longer to unfreeze it and cook it again as it does to make it from scratch. So we probably will just cut down the recipe and just make 1 batches. But it does absolutely work frozen. So anyhow, we'll see you in the next video.